Okay guys, I want to show you guys something real simple with regard to ads that may come up. Let's say an advertiser gives you an ad to use in the magazine. What I want to do is show you where to save that ad and then to check on and make sure that the ad is the correct size. There's times when an advertiser will give you something they may have used last year or in some other publication, and it doesn't match the size that we need for the magazine. So I want to make sure that you can check this for me and make sure that it is the correct size. Okay, the first thing you have to do is, let's say I got my ad from Buffalo Wild Wings and I put the ad on my flash drive. See the D drive right here? Here's my Buffalo Wild Wings ad. The first thing you have to do is make sure that that ad, whether it's a PDF or a JPEG or whatever it is they sent you, is in the right folder where we store all of our advertising. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and you go down, see the G drive, click on G, go to Classes, scroll down to News Media Production, go up to Advertising, This Year, and the Buffalo Wild Wings ad is a size 1, and let's say it's in October. So I go here, size 1, I right-click, paste it, and there's our PDF all ready to go. Please be sure that you do that. If you put the ad into InDesign and you don't put the original in the folder here, it will not show up properly in the page. I need to make sure that all the original artwork, the ad, the PDF, whatever it is they gave you is in the folder where the ad's supposed to go. So again, I just put it in the right place. Now, let's go over to InDesign. And with InDesign, again, it doesn't know what size document you want to do, so it's always like, what do you want to do? And you hit New. And the default is always a letter piece of paper, okay? And if you would, just hit Create or Start, whatever it is on your version of InDesign, and it'll pull up a piece of paper ready to go, all right? So now let's put our Buffalo Wild Wings ad on the page. You do that by going to File, you pull it down about 1/3 to Place, and then remember the ad is in Courses, Classes, News Media Production, Advertising, This Year, October, size 1, and there it is. Okay, so I'll double click it, and there's the ad all ready to go. You then click on the page, and it puts it where, right in the middle of this piece of paper. Now, what size is it? If you look up in the top here, this bar going across the top of the page is what's called the control palette. And see how it says W and H? What you have to do is make sure that your ad, you have it clicked. Okay, see how there's white dots all the way around the edge? If you don't have it clicked, notice everything goes blank because it doesn't know what you want to work with. This program's pretty dumb. It does exactly what you say. And you have to tell it, I'm working with this graphic, and then you look up here and see how it says width and height. That is the width and height of the graphic. But notice it says 21p2 and then 27p4. What is that? It's measuring everything in picas. A pica is 1/6 of an inch. It's a different unit of measurement. So we want to change that to inches so that it matches what's on the contract. So I'm going to go and I'm going to change the units of measure over to inches. Go up to Edit and pull it down all the way to the bottom where it says Preferences, and then pull it back up again. There's an option that says Units and Increments. So if I click that, see ruler units, how it says picas? Let's change that to inches on both the horizontal and the vertical axes. You hit OK, and all of a sudden look up in the W and H. 3.54 inches wide and 4.56 inches high, which if you look at the contract is the size of a size 1 ad. If you need to know what size the ad's supposed to be, again, just look at the contract. It has the actual measurements. Okay, so the ad's ready, it's the right size. Let's save it in the folder, okay, as an InDesign file. Go to File, and you can go to Save. And again, if you look up here, it's already in that folder, but let's just do it again. Courses, Classes, News Media Production, Advertising, This Year, October, size 1, and we're going to put in Buffalo Wild Wings. See how it says PDF at the bottom? That's the original file that they sent me. Just type it in like that. So it's an InDesign file, not a PDF file. And there it is. It's ready to go. So when I go to put the ads in, when I go to put in all the size 1s, they should all be in the size 1 folder. And like I said, the original file that the person sent you should also be in there. Otherwise, there's going to be an issue and I will text you and I will harass you because that is going to be a problem. So again, if you ever have questions, if the ad's the wrong size, raise your hand and ask me and I will come over and I'll give you a hand. But please check this. I go to put the ads in the magazine and sometimes they're the wrong size and I got to stop and I got to go backwards and you take care of that. Make sure that that is done, okay? And again, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys.